step pretty much was the last step. And immediately thereafter, you had gerrymandering going on in Louisiana, old Confederate states, Louisiana, Tennessee, Florida, and possibly South Carolina and Alabama. In Louisiana, the thing about gerrymandering is you either pack or crack. You either pack a voting block together, or you crack it up into to where they're divided into different districts so that they can't. There's not enough to make a difference. And so in Louisiana, you had some black districts in some metropolitan areas, which the legislature is now seeking to crack into diverse districts that will do away with their black congressmen. Congressional districts are drawn by the legislatures. And so where in these old Confederate states where you have red legislatures, Tennessee's a perfect example. Tennessee had one Democratic congressman, a black congressman, out of Memphis, majority-minority city, in the far western edge of Tennessee. If you saw a state of Tennessee, it would be all red with this one little blue speck over here on the west, on one end. They have submitted a new map that would do away with that and split up Memphis so that Memphis doesn't have any representation. Florida's done the same thing. And so we're going to have to fight the civil rights fight all over again. I'm telling everybody out there who cares. And one thing to remember is, people often, when they think about the Nazis, they think, well, if we had have been there, if I would have done things different, we would have made sure that somebody like Hitler wouldn't have taken power. They wouldn't have had all this power. It would have happened. So all these minorities wouldn't have been treated like they were. Well, if that's the case, whatever you're doing right now about what I'm talking about right now is what you would have been doing then. All right? This is your call to arms. This is why aren't you in the streets? People should be in the streets over this. People were in the streets over this in 1960 and 61 and 62 and 63. I saw it. And now we've gone back to where we started. It's time to take this stuff seriously. Now, if being out in the streets not comfortable for you, get active. You see which political party is doing what here. The old Dixiecrat South was all Democratic, but it was all a conservative Dixiecrat South from the old